The table right now, we're only 3 points behind Arsenal.
Yes.
Let's get that clear. I know there isn't a lot of points to grab.
You're also only 4 points away from relegation battle. Welcome back to the 3 Point Show. It's your host with the most, Michael, also known as Michael. The man to my left, I actually don't want to introduce her right now, but I have to, yeah. Cams, the man of many motives. He's actually got his own channel. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Lit as always. Obviously, he needs to get me on it so I can make it even more lit. But I'll tell you what's not lit. A 1-1 draw against Man United. I'm not even being funny now. I'm not even. For me, this is the lowest of the low that Arsenal can get to in this season.
I know.
Because I know it's a game. We've not beat Man United at Old Trafford since I believe 2006. And though there's a stat going around saying that Ole Gunnar came off the bench. Now, all of this has got me thinking, I don't know. It's an amazing result for you lot, given the squad that you have and the manager. But Scott McTominay scoring his goal against Arsenal and a banger as well. You're taking the piss now. You're taking the piss.
Cool.
What was your thoughts on the game?
Well, I feel like before we proceed into this guy's just he's milking it hard, but it's cool.
Well, how am I milking it hard?
Listen, I've told you the tattoo that I'm getting here. I've told you, let's not forget. Listen, mate, right here, we're getting agenda over facts.
Always.
So it's calm. Man, they can say what they want. Facts don't lie, and numbers don't. Yeah? So let's put it like this. The table right now, we're only 3 points behind Arsenal.
Yes.
Let's get that clear. I know there isn't a lot of points to grab.
You're also only 4 points away from relegation battle.
Cool, that's fine.
Okay.
What I'm going to do 7? 2 losses and a draw. Bro, that can happen in your next 3 games. Like, let's stop. This is not. People need to stop getting twisted as well. This is not the Premier League of 2006 where we're facing all these little teams and we're winning. It's not that. Like, every team is good. Every team can beat you. Norwich are beating Man City 2-1 and next game they're winning 8-0. It gets like that.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just live.
Yeah.
I'm not really too fussed, but I do feel like we should have won today, innit? I'm not going to lie. Like,
you feel like you
should have won today. We're at home. I saw how the game started. Before we came into the game, I thought Arsenal were going to win. Facts. I won't lie. I thought Arsenal were going to win. But as I came here and I've watched the game, I didn't feel like we should have looked. Even the goal he scored, dumb mistake, Twanzebe. I can't lie, he had one of the best games. Well, he had one of the best games today.
Fair, there's a winger that didn't cause them problems, and I'm not gonna. People are saying I'm on him now, so I'm not really gonna say his name. But you, my friend, Salt and Pepe, mate.
Oh my days, that Pepe guy that thinks he thinks he's playing Volta football. This guy needs to sit down.
No,
NSG Matt Jarvis. Oh my god.
It's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be a disgrace.
Listen,
a 72 million win.
That guy is a fraud, bro. That guy.
So you don't think Pepe is the guy?
Bailiffs are coming to the Emirates in 2 years when you stop paying your installments to take back their player. There's no way you can carry on paying your installments.
Right now they can.
And then you put on Reece Nelson.
Wait, hold on.
You put on Reece Nelson.
Wait, why do you keep saying this installment thing so bad?
Bro, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but your most expensive striker, winger, sorry, you're paying in installments.
Yeah.
Great. Apparently a lot of teams do it. This is just the first team that's come out.
Yeah,
great. But if you're spending 72 mil on a winger, that all he's doing is Amsterdam Kamala. Bro, I don't want to hear anything. Seriously. Bro, you got a free social act to your team, bro. You got Kolasinac, who God knows how did not face Khabib in Las Vegas. That's the big UFC battle. Only God knows why McGregor faced that Kolasinac. Oh my God. Your team is just...
It was a poor show, but before we talk about the players, I need to talk about this match because in all seriousness, we're going to go into the key draws there. I think both of the midfielders going into the game didn't look like they had anything popping.
Anyway, I beg to differ in it, but
so you would say a midfielder, Scott McTominay.
Like I said, before the game started, Andrew Pereira. Before the game started, I agreed with you, but as I've watched the game, McTominay had a decent game. I'm not just talking about the goal. No, I was saying it whilst I was watching it. Let's not cap.
No, listen. I'm saying going into the game.
Okay, most definitely in it. But of course, you're going to say that when you got the likes of Rodri for Man City coming off the bench. Like there's a lot of there's big teams, but what we need to remember is that we're not these teams. Like that's just it. Like we're not actually these teams. Like these are man's main guys. Like do you know what I'm saying? It's not like people are injured. These are our main people. Like if we had all our players fit. The only player that started that probably wouldn't have started is Pereira.
Yes.
That's the truth. Pereira wouldn't have started. And that's it. That's it. Wan-Bissaka would have started ahead of Tuanzebe, maybe. But Tuanzebe had an excellent game today. One of the best players on the pitch after Scott McTominay, for me personally. Your best player on the pitch today?
For me, I take Aubameyang.
I just don't get it.
Aubameyang.
He finally scored his first goal against a big team.
You know,
kudos to the fella.
Before we going into the VAR, because I do want to talk about that. Mm-hmm. So, in terms of this game itself, this game is before the game. I was saying, you see the snaps I was sending everyone. I was saying, yeah, I need blood. I need a revenge of the 82 because from what I've seen and what I imagine, I'm not gonna lie. I still imagine the Man United of being at that elite club.
Vice versa.
Yeah. But obviously reality setting when I saw the lineup. And then I saw the bench with Fred and all these kind of players. Not really, you know what I mean? So having said that, this game didn't live up to it. I mean, we got 1-1 and I said I don't want to draw before this game.
Yeah.
How far have we fallen from grace?
Okay, we had this conversation as well in the last encounter we both had, and it's clearly evident how far we've fallen. It's clearly evident that it's even self-explanatory. Number one, you said about the players that are coming on, the players that are starting, like how people are going into the game, like the last minutes, the players that are coming on, like it looked like United were gonna take a draw. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like it weren't like a couple years ago, not even a couple years ago, like years back, like last 10 minutes, it's attack and attack. Like last 10 minutes there that I saw was United dropping back. And Arsenal attacking, then Arsenal get their opportunity, like Real get their opportunity to now attack, but it weren't like look at Tottenham and Man City, like semi-final quarterfinals. That's attack on attack. Even though Tottenham were like holding it down, or am I using the wrong game? There's other games that I've seen attack on attack. Like back in the day, attack on attack. Like you're seeing, they both want to win. Team wanted to settle. Both teams wanted to settle. So it shows how far we've fallen back. It's the truth. Both teams want to settle. Both teams will just find the opportunity to attack and then go back to defending. Not like we want to score, we want to win. It's crazy, but it is what it is, isn't it? Do you get me?
Okay, funny enough, that's the man that we're going to talk about him now.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about Unai Emery. Unai Emery's recently, we've been hearing a lot of chants of, there's a little bit of a rumbling of Emery out. Mm-hmm. I think when he came to the club, he had jet black hair. I'm seeing some grey streaks now. That's the stress that Arsenal puts you under.
Yeah,
but when I saw that midfield, I thought there's no one that's going to unlock a door. And Man United, to be fair, are not really a team right now that have anybody that you need to be worried about defensively.
Okay.
As great as Pogba is, I don't think, especially given the team that he's surrounded by, there's no one there that, you know what I mean?
That's fair to say.
So I was disappointed in that thingy. In that style. I think Chambers deserves a start, so I'm not really mad at that. I think Rob Holding needs to come back into the fold. If he's not fit, Tierney, where are you? We need to know.
I didn't see why Ceballos didn't start either.
Who?
Ceballos could have started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ceballos should have started. Oh, well, the front three, self-explanatory. But has Ole Gunnar...
I didn't say that you're not hard to be saying front three, self-explanatory.
Well, Pepe's going to play. Aubameyang's going to play. Saka is in form at the moment. He's really good. I mean,
he's in form at the moment. How many games?
Aubameyang's not in form.
You just said Saka's in form at the moment.
Saka's in form.
How many games? What stems form? How many games could you say someone's in form?
1 and 2.
So 2 games is form.
Yeah. I mean, we can't have 23s as well. Yeah?
Okay, cool. Don't say that. That's 2 different ball games.
Anyway, has only got it right.
2 games is form. Are we here? Please tell me someone. Just one person in the comments before I comment myself.
I don't comment yourself.
I will slap myself and tell me saying that is 2 games is form. I am not going to allow that.
Okay, so I was speaking about Unai Emery, how he's not only confusing the opponent managers with his midfield. He's also confusing us.
Yeah,
and with the set pieces, it looks like he's confusing the players as well. Has Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got the team right?
I feel like he got it. I feel like he got it right today.
Yeah.
If I had it my way, he got it right. Like what? Like honestly, what he was gonna bring on one now that just like everyone was crying saying put him Cam, he can't play out wide, and he played Cam the other day and he couldn't do it. He done it right. Daniel James, of course, he's gonna play. Yeah. Lingard definitely might not be the greatest, but against Arsenal, he always does something. Do you know what I mean? He got it right. From when he's not playing Fred, he's got it right. Like, even if he started one player on the pitch and it weren't Fred, he's got it right. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, I feel like he got it right. Like you said, it's a bad pick of, like, it's a bad bunch. So, it's about, it can't get any worse. It's about what's worse. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just about what's worse. Like, so that's all I can say. Like, it's just, like, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. But I get it, innit? I get it. I can understand why I feel a United fan might think, this is a bad team, because once again, we're still stuck in the mindset of what we had, but people need to get out of that mindset. Arsenal need to get out of that mindset as well.
Why do you keep No,
I'm just saying that. No, but that's not a dig. That's just a reality check.
The reason why I was
Manchester United just faced Arsenal. Why would I not bring up Arsenal?
No. I'm seriously disappointed because of how bad Man United are. You picked up 4 points in your last 15, and you're expecting me to come here and be happy with a 1-1 draw. No chance.
Okay, cool.
No chance.
You keep talking about this 4 points in the last 15, but we're only 3 points behind you. So you're telling me that
you're also only 4 points away from relegation.
If we picked up 7 points in our last 15, which is also terrible, we would be above Arsenal right now. No, I'm just saying, 7 points in 15 is still bad. I'm not taking anything less than 10. 10 is okay.
But what do you have?
We have 4 and we're only 3 points behind you. So how many points have you got in your last 15? 7? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
What is it then?
The spans to last season. So, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Alright, cool. See, so man, allow it. Like, literally, on average, you've only taken 7 if you look at where you are on the table.
Well, considering that we are... No, we have 7 points. We did get 7 points.
What do you mean?
We got 12 points there.
No. I'm saying, fair enough. Then we said out of 15, innit? No, you said out of 15. Out of possible 15, innit? Okay. But it's cool. I'm just thinking it to the logic you use, but maybe,
Okay,
you got me.
VAR.
VAR.
Let's talk about VAR. VAR has... I mean, everyone's still up out of their seats about it because it seems to have changed football. Some people are upset at the changes. Some people have embraced it. I don't know what your stance is, but I feel like it saved the goal tonight. Does that make sense? I think it's a bit of a funny one because I know a lot of players stop once they see the referee's linesman's flag. But Aubameyang luckily just continued. But if he had stopped, that goal wouldn't have counted. Or he wouldn't have obviously scored, but he would have been onside.
Yeah.
So, I mean, VAR is doing a good job, but we need to start looking at this linesman.
Okay. Yeah, facts, isn't it? But then again, now we're talking about 2 different things.
Okay.
You're talking about the linesman, isn't it? That was poor from the linesman. Like, 100%. Like, he was not miles onside, but he was onside. Like, it was not tight at all. Like, the margin was, like, in terms of what you would, like, just, like, discuss in terms of being on and offside, the margin was big. Like, you could, like, even half a second, he probably still would have been onside. So it's like, that's not good from the linesman. However, VAR in itself, I mean, like, come on, scenes in Paris, innit? I cannot. Do you know what I mean? I cannot say it's bad. But overall, I feel like it's alright, innit? It's just, like, I was gonna say that VAR it's like Marmite, innit? You love it or you hate it, but you only love or hate it when it's in your favour or it's not in your favour. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I've never heard anyone talk about VAR from a neutral side of football. Like, people only say they love it when it works in their favour and they hate it when it doesn't work in their favour. I never really hear anyone talk about VAR when it's just they're watching just a regular game. It feels like people block out VAR when they're watching a regular game, which is fine. You're allowed to do that, but then you have to make yourself indifferent to VAR as a whole. You can't just be like, do you know what I mean? I feel like personally, like, obviously there are times where I'm gonna hate VAR, but overall, I'm for it, innit? Because it's trying to make the game better, innit? People are making mistakes, like. Stuff are happening. Like let's talk about, for example, like 2009 Barcelona and Chelsea. Jesus Christ! Like imagine VAR was there from then. Like that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Chelsea would have got to the final. They got smoked by United. That's 2 Champions Leagues in a row. But I'm just saying, I feel like VAR, like people only say they don't like it when it doesn't work in their favour, innit? Like, I've never heard anyone come to me on a neutral level. Maybe during the World Cup, but, like, it wasn't even that bad. No one was really complaining about it. It was just new because some makers hyped. So, yeah, I'm alright with it. I can live with it. I'm not going to say it's amazing, but I can live with it. I've got more pros than cons.
Got more pros than cons?
Yeah, I've got more pros than cons.
I've always... Well, if you watched the last video, or if you haven't, make sure you do watch it. And also make sure you subscribe as well.
Make sure you do subscribe to the 3 points, please.
Make sure, please. You know what I mean? We're trying out here. But...
Nigga gotta eat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Not eat something else like young lads, but you know.
Know what I'm saying?